and welcome back. So I am preparing myself for when it's time for me to switch some covers, and I am loving my Filofax Ranger, so I'll be in that for a while. But after that, I'm pretty sure want to get back into my vintage Winchester. And I said, you know what, let me go ahead and try to clean some of these leathers a little bit better, because I've gotten some new products to clean them. I've had the products for a few months now, but I just haven't gotten around to cleaning them. So I thought that we would do that together and then see sort of, how it turns out. I will say that I've had this Traveler's Notebook since 2016. And the only thing, first let me just show you what I'm using, right? So I have saddle soap. This is new to me. I got this when I started cleaning all the vintage Filofax binders I was collecting. This is also new to me. I don't think I've ever used this yet, but this is like a leather conditioner. It's like lotion texture, and then this is like a sealant, so that's Black Rock, and then this is what I've been using since I got my first Traveler's Notebook, right? This is the brand Rent-A-Pour that the Travelers Company recommends to clean, nourish, and protect your leathers. This will make your leather look darker, right? It tells you that on there. It comes with this sponge, right, which has a lot of fuzzies on it, but this sponge, and you just kind of like rub it in. So this is what I've been using, and but it does feel like it conditions the leather. It feels like it softens it, definitely darkens it, but then I'm like, is it getting clean? I need some soap so I can get some dirt out of it. So that's when I discovered saddle soap. So I'm going to use saddle soap on my Traveler's Notebook for the first time, and some of my other covers here, and see what that does, right? Because this is from 2016. I feel like there is dirt everywhere, but I love it. This is from Candlelight. I was somewhere in the world trying to romanticize my life, journaling, and this caught fire. Because it was by candlelight. And so this is what it looks like before, and we'll see what we get at the end, but it's still a beautiful cover. So I want to clean that. I'm just going to clean the outside. I'm not going to touch the inside. So that's one cover I want to clean. Another tin that I want to clean, I've never cleaned this one. You see how shiny it is? It has such a beautiful patina. This is my Chic Sparrow Mr. Darcy Buttered Rum. They don't call it that anymore, but this is buttered rum. I got this in probably 2015. It's on my YouTube channel, I believe, early videos. But this is what it looks like. You can see there's some dirt here that I may want to try to get out, and I will try to clean these pockets a little bit. This is a B6 size, so I want to clean that one. I also want to clean my Filofax. I've tried cleaning this with saddle soap before, but I wasn't using the right brushes. So I got this brush set, which, it feels really great. I can see how you can really work the saddle soap in. So I'm going to use this one primarily. This came in a set. But this is my vintage Winchester 4CLF Filofax, Barney's, New York. And I'm going to try to clean this. I'm mainly trying to focus to see what I can do with this spot. And yeah, see if I can brighten that up. And then my last thing, which is something new that you haven't seen, but I'm so excited. It just entered my collection. I, as you know, love Travelers Notebooks, Travelers Company. I got my first one in 2016. By the time I got this one, this is my very first one, the company had already transitioned over to Travelers Notebook, right? So that's what you'll see on, here's another one. This is a new one. It says Travelers Notebook. Before there was Travelers Notebook, there were the Midori stamped covers. And you can tell the OGs from us newbies because the OGs have the Midori stamped ones. And last year I was like, man, I want to try to track down a Midori stamped standard. I want it in brown, and I want a passport Midori stamped in brown. So I started looking on Etsy, eBay. Some of the prices were ridiculous. I was like, no. But when I was in bed recovering from my knee surgery, I was on the Facebook buy sell trade group, and I found this. This is black. It feels amazing. It almost looks very new. We'll talk about this little thing in a minute. But it is Midori stamps. And I am very happy to have it. Still want the brown one. The inside is like very fuzzy, which I love. It's not like, well, this one is fuzzy too, actually. Let me check my other ones. This one's pretty fuzzy. But anyway, so I got a black one. I'm very excited. I got this one for $60, and that included shipping as well, which I've seen people try to sell these for $200. And I'm like, a year ago, I would have done it because, especially if it was brown in good condition, because I really wanted it. And when you're a collector, it doesn't matter whether or not the price makes sense. It just needs to make sense for what you're willing to pay. But since I was able to score this one for $60, now I'm like, I don't want to pay more than $150 for a Midori stamped brown standard. One, and no more than $60 for a passport size. So we'll see. I feel like anything will come to me, but we're going to clean this one. This one has some like shine, and it was clearly used. And I knew that this was the case in the photos. I don't know what this is. And I asked the seller also, and the seller couldn't remember, but I decided to get it because I am in this phase where I want to, customize all of my TNs, and I had already thought, oh, I can just put a patch here, and I would love to have a black TN that has patches all over it. Like this is my let me take this loop off, but this is my black one that I have, but it's already customized by Bamkuhin Truly Yours. So it has the rivets, it has the pockets, it has another set of pockets back here. And I bought it new and had Bamkuhin customize it. So I bought it from Bamkuhin, they customized it, and then they sent it to me. So this didn't have time to sort of patina, be used before it was customized, which this one will. So I want to use this for a little bit, and then, you know, when I'm ready, send it in and get my patches put on. And I have like a tiger patch that might look cute on here. We'll see. But that's why I wasn't so concerned about the placement of this. Again, I don't know what happened here, but that's the nature of Travelers Notebooks. It's still a very good notebook. It feels very good, so smooth and soft. So I'm just going to give that a little clean while I'm in here as well. So let's get into that. So these are the 3 notebooks that I'm going to clean. And then I am going to stay in my black because I've just been loving, this is my hobbies TN, but my diary is here. So I am going to switch out of my diary. Even though I love a matching set, I still feel like these two will be fine because I just want to give this some love. I love my tens and I can literally stay in a cover the whole year, but I have to remind myself that every cover needs a little love, so I have to move out of them every couple months. I've been in this one since the beginning of June, and it is now end of August. Okay, so let's just start cleaning. Now, I'm not an expert here, so please don't ask me any questions, or if you notice I'm doing something wrong, just, I guess, let me know in the comments. I'm just gonna clean it like I would intuitively. The one thing I do know is that with saddle soap, you don't want to cover the whole thing. You want to work a little bit at a time and then wipe it with the microfiber. That's the only thing that I will be adhering to. Everything else, it'll be vibes. So I have my brush, saddle soap. I may use this brush when I get to the spine. And then this is the brush you use at the end when you're like trying to buff it. So let me take a sip of my carrot ginger juice. Okay, I'm gonna have some water. So I may be doing this silently, but so you get a little product. And you don't need that much, but I'm heavy-handed. I'm just gonna focus in on this one area because that is the area that I'm like, I really would love to figure out what that is. It looks like it is probably like an oil stain. So I may not be able to do much with that. It may be too late. So I'm not going to go more than this little corner. I should have covered this thing. Ugh, I am ridiculous. I think I can do anything, anywhere. And then it'll ruin my stuff. Okay, I can do that. That's better. And then you don't want to wet it too much, but I don't care. It'll be fine. I am going to have to let this dry thoroughly. So this is probably, yeah, that stain is not coming up. This is probably going to be a two-parter. Yeah, I can still see it. You still see it, right? You still see it. So I think that was just an oil stain, which now I'm wanting to put a patch there. Because, it doesn't really bother me, but I'm like, yeah, I'm about to put a patch there. I think that'll be cool to put a patch on your filofax. Okay, so all of the covers have been cleaned, and now I'm just gonna let them dry for a few hours, and then we will continue with our leather care. So I'm gonna let them dry. Let them dry, let them dry, let them dry, dry. And binder. And then I will be back and we will continue this. All right, I am back. It's only been like an hour, hour and a half, but they feel dry enough and they do feel clean. They feel clean. Like I can tell, like, you see this is not as shiny as it was, so I did get some kind of layer off. Still looks pretty. It's such a beautiful cover. I'm so happy I have Mr. Darcy. So that's what that looks like. There's certain things that won't come off, and that's okay, but they feel clean. They don't feel like grimy. The black one still feels soft, but I can tell that I got a layer of something off. That little beauty mark situation is still there. I have no idea what that is, but it doesn't bother me at all. You only can really see it if I do that. But if I'm looking at it, I can't really. So that one is good. It smells great. This is my brown. It's still beautiful. It feels clean. I feels like I can tell that this one has been conditioned. It has like lots of this in it. So, but I don't want to clean it again. I think this is fine. But this could go another round, I think. Just because it had a lot of moisture in it. Anyway, so that's what that looks like. And then the last one is my Winchester, which, okay, so this is never gonna get cleared up, and that's okay. I'm gonna love it anyway. So, I don't know if this improved anything, but I still love the cover. So, and I really am thinking about putting a little patch here. That might be fun. Have you ever put a patch on your filofax? Okay, all right, so now what I'm gonna do is, fun part, I'm gonna slather this with some lotion. And this has to dry completely before I can seal it. So this may be like overnight. I know, satisfying, right? Everybody's gonna get a nice massage and get all glistened up, get all ready. And I'm gonna rub this in. I don't want it on the inside cover, but I do want it around the edges. I probably put too much, so I can rub some on the other ones. Let me get some lotion on little Winchester. Gotta be delicate because I don't want to put any pressure on my rings. These rings are very old. Very old. This is feeling dry. Just want to get in the seams here so things can get to stretching. This was really dry, so I really want to make sure that this is supple. I do want to be in this because I want to get this to be more, to have more wear, patina, and to have more oils from my usage on my hands. So I am thinking about, well, not thinking about, I am setting up a ink inventory, and I think I'm gonna put it in here until I'm ready to move my everyday planner back here. I'm not gonna move back into this as an everyday planner until probably, when? Oh, you know what? I'm probably gonna, no, I'm not gonna take my planner with me to New York. I don't know. If I do move back into this as an everyday carry in the fall, it will be mid-October when I head to New York. So it would be nice to take this along. If not, I'll take my filofax, my thin, slim one. That might be fun. Or I may just end up taking a pocket. Taking my pocket ranger and just calling it a day. A wallet and a planner in one. So we shall see. Just making sure I get into all of the, I wish there was a way I can change these rings. I just don't know how. I can see something under here, but I would love to switch out these rings. These 25mm ones would be nice. I mean, they literally don't make planners like they used to for the price point. Because look at this planner. Why did Filofax stop making this? Crazy. Crazy. I mean, they would have to charge Giglio prices for something like this, I think. But I really do think I want to get me a custom planner. I feel like it shouldn't cost that much more to get a planner custom for yourself. And just say, hey, no branding. I just want take this from this planner and this from this planner and put it together and make me my own custom situation. There has to be somebody willing to do that. All right, so this baby is moisturized down. Uh-oh, I feel like we didn't get in there. We gotta get in there. That is where it needs the moisture. It's right in these creases. Okay, I'm gonna just let that soak in there because that is a dry. This thing was very dry. I'm putting more because it is very dry. All right, y'all, so this is gonna sit until it is absorbed, and then I'll come back for part 3, which is our final step, and that is to seal it with our black rock. Okay, I just need this to be very moisturized because this is a dry, thirsty girl here. Okay, I like that. All right, I'm gonna let that soak in, and I will catch you for part 3, and we are gonna go in with our black rock, okay? Be right back. Hey, I am back. Okay, these feel amazing. They feel amazing. I can tell that I have cleaned them, and they just feel like they've been loved on. Like, this one feels amazing. This feels, I'm glad I gave it that extra lotion at the end. It just feels amazing. So, final step. We are going to, I will start with the brown one. We're going to add some black rock, and then we're going to use our horsehair brush and buff it, and that should be it. I don't know how much to put on here, but you already know. This is a sealant. which is the one that I am going to move into expeditiously. Is that a word? Expeditiously. I was like, what is the word? That's the word, expeditiously. And yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to see what this looks like once I beat it up, use it, and love it. Okay. So we have it all in there. So in the comments, if you got this far in the video, tell me what color string should I add to this. That's what we're going to do in the next video. We're going to add the colored string, some charms, and then move my diary over here from my current setup. But tell me, what color you think I should put in here? We have yellow, we have green, we have blue, we have brown, we have black, we have red, and I think that's it. All right, y'all, I am done. This thing is amazing. Look, you don't even really see that spot. I buffed that thing. Like, this is the best $60 that I've spent all year. Now, if you have a Midori stamped Traveler's Notebook in brown or camel, anyone actually, let me know, because I would like to add to my collection. I only have one Midori stamped TN, but I would like others. I specifically want the brown set. Okay, it's addictive using this little brush here. But this is beautiful. Look how nubby this is. Nubby, nubby, nubby. I'm not going to put anything on the inside. No pockets, no anything. Just enjoy the nub. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not going to restring Mr. Darcy until I'm ready to move back into him. But I will put these in some dust bags, put them back in storage. This one I'm gonna move my stuff back into because this is my girl. Like, I mean, she's just everything. She is everything. Oh, what I like to do is roll my, this is what I mean when I say roll. I roll them, and then I'll roll them this way. Some people don't like that. Some of you guys keep your TN so pristine, and I always want to check on you, see if you're okay. Because they're supposed to be, you know, worn. Look at that. It does something to it. It breaks it up a little bit. Kicks it back. Look at that. Now you have all of the beautiful colors coming through. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I rolled Mr. Darcy when I got him. Look at that. It just makes all the fat rolls come out. You're like, ooh, you've been hiding from me. Anyway, not everybody likes that, but I do. Okay. All right. I'm signing off, but definitely leave in the comments what color I should be customizing my black one with. And then in the next video, we will do it. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I am not a professional when it comes to cleaning leather, but I just cleaned my leather. And I will put all the products in the description below, just in case if you want to check them out for yourself. I will say, this is wonderful. Like, the leather felt so good after I cleaned it with the saddle soap. You definitely have to put some more moisture back in your leather after you clean it with this stuff because it's very drying. But this, ooh, this should go on all leather. I mean, this was great. And now I am complete. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go. Look at that. You see it? Oh, okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.